Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Welcome to the longest running live stream in the SWGOH community. Here, Reality Skewed Gamers, it's a hump day. It's your host, Ranger J, 1999. Joining me as always is the sexy Buddha, the lightsaber builder, the hairmonger himself, Sir Loki.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey, Loki, what's going on, partner?
Nothing much, man. I'm waiting for my loot box tonight.
Did we get that tonight? Oh, from the Galactic Challenges. Yep, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Whenever I forget about shit in the game, Loki reminds me because he's super happy about it. So welcome to the Wednesday show where we break down the latest and greatest news in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and have a whole bunch of goddamn fun doing it with you wonderful and amazing people. Glad to have you guys here. Let us see you in chat. Come on. Whip out your pickles, stroke your Wookiees, do all that stuff. Have fun. That's what we're here to do. Not a lot of news today, so it's mainly going to be a lot of us having fun. So if you want to have fun with us, there's a lot of ways you can interact. If you want to go right to Stream Elements, just go over to Twitch. You should follow us on Twitch because we do a lot of... Speaking of more streams right after this, Loki, little break. It's time for some GAC fights, Loki. It's time. Yep. We got to do it. So we'll be doing time. We got to get the fight started. So we'll do that right after this, and then we'll have the rest of the week. But if you're not following us on Twitch, you should. But there's the description, Stream Elements. You can see all the different little bits or what you can donate for. And tonight, since we're doing, if you want to do a super chat, you see one on there, but for some reason you just can't. Stream Elements is being funky. Put it in there. I'll play it for you. We've got it open. We'll play the bit for you, and you guys can have all the fun you want. So either way, you can do that. You can do super chats. You can do all the fun biddies and stuff in there. So have fun in the chat, guys. You know we're all about that here at RSG. We're all about having fun, kicking ass, taking names, and the rest will fall into place. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, as they all say on the YouTubes. That's what the kids are saying these days, Loki. I mean, I'm just following the trend. But it's important because it's YouTube. We want to get our video out to more people. The algorithm is the way it works. How many thumbs up? How many views? How long do they view? It's just an endless cycle of what we have to pimp here so we can get our content out there more. So, hope you guys are having a great hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is? That's right. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is time to get fast and loose. So, for the next couple days, let's talk about the RSG schedule. So, right after this, we're going to get into GAC fights. We'll do mine. Lucky will do his sometime before 5 a.m. in the morning, whenever he decides it. There we go. Loki just cheered himself and did the 42.
Hey, it works.
I told you it works, man. Now, one thing I will mention, and I did do this on the lunch stream, but I have not mentioned it here on this other stream, but she knows that this is a thing. So first off, thank you to Ahsoka Meow for the $5 donation. However, she knows better because, Loki, I put out a new policy that if anybody mentions anything about those goddamn Eternal Twins, they're going on a timeout. I don't care if you donate. I don't care what you do. You're going on a 5-minute timeout. She knows this. I even gave her a free pass today. So what does she do? She tries to skirt the system thinking that if she donates, that some way will affect my heart. Loki, that I will not ban her for 5 minutes. Because she says, Ranger, are you and Loki the eternal twins of RSG now that everyone has left you too? See what she did there, Loki? She's trying to skirt the system. She's trying to do it in a way. First of all, she's trying to pin it like how we feel. We don't that now. I'm not falling for your tricks, meow meow. Right? Get that kitty shit out of here. It's not going to work.
I would have forgiven her if she didn't capitalize the E and the T.
See,
in Eternal Twins.
Yeah, she really went for it there. So,
but yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Whatever you need to do.
Yeah, see,
lock her up.
We got to lock her up. We got to lock her up, folks. She's gonna have 5 minutes. I can't find her though. Where is she? Let's see here. I'm sorry, meow meow. You have done this yourself, Anakin. It really sucks because she's trying to make us look like dicks because she donated $5, which we're very appreciative of. And don't get me wrong, we love Meow Meow. We love Meow Meow very much. She's even trying to get us to join her new guild, Meowie Chlorians, there, Loki. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And I put her on a 5-minute time. She knew. She knew, Loki. She knew if she was just her first mistake, like, we would have given her a warning, but she knew. And so the game's afoot, Loki. All right. So let's see. I don't know what she's going to do. I can guarantee you she's going to come right back and do another donation and do it again, Loki. That's the kind of mischief that Meow Meow likes to create. All right. Okay. Oh, I just got mesmerized again there, Loki, because stupid Finn he tried to do the Meow Meow thing by showing solidarity by saying Turtle Twins. So I put Finn at a timeout. Boy, that felt good. That was a nice one there. Yes, I have all the power, and Loki's backing me up in my power play. The rule of two is in play. There's two of us.
Absolutely.
Darth Loki and Darth Ranger.
A master and an apprentice.
Okay. Darth Revan. Don't do it. Can't really technically get him on that one because he didn't actually say it. He tried to do the anagram thing, the first letter of each, I can't do it. All right. Okay. So, the other thing we'll do tonight is in all seriousness, if you have questions, we do have a format that we use. So if you have a question, make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question statement. And then put that in the chat. That's how we use Nightbot. We have to have a filter word. The filter word is question, so make sure for the actual word question from your actual question statement. We'll scoop those up. We'll get those going. So yeah, lots of fun stuff that we got planned for you guys tonight. All right. Let's see here. I got you, Darth Revan. You're playing with fire there, but I can't technically. You didn't really say it, even though. Yeah, I know what you implied, so you're playing with fire there, brother. I love you. I love you like a brother, but I will throw you in time off for 5 minutes, man. Actually, I'll read him. I'll let Loki decide, too. If he backs me up as my XO and says, yes, fire the missile, I will fire the missile. We will rock and roll. Look at that stern face on Loki. He's like, that's right, we're going to get him.
Yeah, but you have to do it after they put their questions in, because then they won't ask any more questions.
Oh, they'll ask questions. Loki, you've not seen the lunch streams, haven't you? I mean, good Lord. Okay. Let's get to the news. Let's go jump right into not a lot of news other than we did get a dev announcement about the Razor Crest shards and unlocking Conquest hard mode. So I'm going to read this, Loki. We'll get your thoughts, talk about it. And then the other thing I want to do is kind of talk about, now that we've gone through the entire Conquest thing, not what we like or not, let's give some tips and tricks and some things that we saw in there that will really help people that are struggling out there, right? With some of these missions, things of that nature. What are the good data discs? What data discs are kind of, you know what I'm saying? So we'll do that after this. So Razor Crest shards and unlocking Conquest hard mode. This is from our good friend CG Doja Fett. He says, hi, Hollow Table Heroes. Hi, Doja. It says Razor Crest blueprint shards intended to be available for purchase on scavenger merchant nodes in Conquest were missing from the normal Sector 5 merchant. As such, we'll be sending 4 Razor Crest blueprint shards to all level 85 players to participate in Conquest. Not one, but just participated. This will happen during the next update. Also, to provide clarity on unlocking hard node for Conquest, a player needs to complete normal difficulty, which includes beating the Sector 5 boss of the normal difficulty mode before they will be allowed to graduate to the next tier of difficulty. Which means you just have to beat the Sector 5 boss. And then I think that's Jedi Master Luke, just off the top of my head. You have to beat it. You don't have to get all perfect stars or any of that other stuff. You just have to beat it so you can go into the hard mode. If you do that, then you can go into hard mode. Now, if you want the good loot crate box, you got to go get those feats and stuff done. And we're going to give you guys some tips and tricks like that and how you guys can do that. So, anything here, Loki, stands out to you? Anything you want to comment on before we move on?
No, I mean, I didn't even know there were supposed to be Razor Crest shards in the Sector 5 merchant, I guess.
Unless you're Nostradamus and you saw that, you knew that ahead of time. I mean,
yeah, I'm not gonna complain, but it's nice. I guess it's nice of Doja Fett to come forward and give us some loot. I'm not gonna complain.
No, I don't think anybody is.
I don't think anybody's gonna unlock the Razor Crest for another, I don't know, year, I guess, or whatever it's gonna take.
Let's talk about that first, because I'm baffled, Loki. I'm complete. Hold on to that thought, Loki.
Sure.
Meow Meow with $10. Do you want to read this out and make a decision before I do? I'll read it.
Well, she didn't capitalize the E and the T.
Hold on, let me read the whole thing. Let me read the whole thing.
Sure.
You can't silence me if I use super chat. Mwahaha. Oh, apparently you can. That's why this took so long. Meow meow meow. Eternal twins forever. Hashtag free meow meow. She's spitting in our authority, Loki. She intentionally waited 5 minutes. She came back hardcore and spit in our face and said, we can't do what we did. Are we going to stand for this, Loki? Or are we going to let this one slide?
Yeah, I mean, this is a gray area, but again, like I said, she didn't capitalize the E and the T.
She didn't capitalize the E and T. That's really what it was. But does that show that she's learning, or she's trying to play you, Loki? Because she knows that that's your big trigger thing. So.
No, she's trying to game the system.
Trying to game the system.
That's fine. Okay, whatever.
Sure. All right. We'll let it slide. But if I let it slide, they're going to start doing more ET stuff, man. And that was my policy. So what do I do here, Loki? What are your thoughts?
I back you up, dude. This is we're RSG, so I have to have your back, or else.
She did donate $10. That's true.
If she capitalized ENT, then I personally would time.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, that's true.
Because now it's like a proper noun, right? It's you can call somebody, eternal twins could be anything, right?
That's true, but we know what they're referring to.
We know what it is, but
yeah, they know why they're saying it too. So
yeah.
Now Finn just did a. Did you read what he put in chat? What do you want me to do with that one?
He's not even supposed to be on this stream, so. He gave up. He gave up, right?
He says Loki is eternal twins acceptable,
yeah.
But he kept the lower.
Yeah, we don't like quitters, but that's fine.
Oh no! Oh God!
We had his little pity stream a couple weeks ago, so.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
God. He's got to go fight zombies or something, right? I think that's what he's busy with right now. So that's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, but damn, Loki. Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo. That's my apprentice. Your hate has made you powerful, Loki.
Oh, I'm not hating. I'm loving, man. Are you kidding me?
I know. It's all in fun. Fire. Even he says, "Don't worry, I don't mind being burned. I'm a fire truck."
That's right.
Oh. All right. Moving on. Loki, man. Loki doesn't always say a lot, but when he does, it's that's gold. All right. Where are we? I don't even know what we're doing anymore. That one completely threw me off. Jesus Christ. All right. Conquest. Let's give some tips and tricks. Where should we start first? Should we start with the boss fights or some tips on some of the feats? Where would you like to go, Loki?
I mean, we can start right off the bat with data discs because
you want to
that's pretty much.
Okay, let's talk about the data disc.
I mean, don't we? What's the very first thing we did in Conquest? Was it you pick a data disc or something, or don't you get a data disc from like the very first battle or something? And
you're making me want to go look. Let me go look.
I forget, but I know you get data discs super early. And maybe that's one of the strategies is, as you progress through the map, do you even go for the Jawa node now, right? The Jawa scavenger node, because you can't get data discs there, right? So I'm kind of thinking
you're right. You do start with a data disc, and so it's a little bit RNG dependent on which ones you get. So pick the best one you can get.
I wonder if there's a way to there's no way to game it, right? Like in the remember before there were guys re-rolling their account because do you remember back in the day, like guys were. Yeah, I wonder if you can re-roll the first data disc. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud because I remember you can re-roll your first character, right?
Sure.
In the game until you got somebody good. Knights Templar, I agree with you. The it's all dependent on that hard, on the hard mode. And this, Ranger, there are more favorable data discs than there are.
Right. Yeah. So you do start with the first data disc. It's really RNG dependent. So you want to talk about, I'm actually in the game. So we'll go to, not the store, inventory. So you can see I got 3 purples. I got massively overpowered. I got, what is this? No, you can't even highlight the damn thing without having to pay it. Oh, Jesus. Dread. And what's the other one? Booming voice. So I've got all those in there. Sorry, I had to pay the money. Show me the money. So the ones that we kind of saw, so the purple, just to start with those, Loki, out of all those, I really thought Booming Voice was really nice. I mean, for certain teams, that thing was, when an allied unit in the leader slot uses an ability during their turn, all other allies are called to assist. If you already have someone like the trooper team or something like that, that's an extra call and assist, or like the Jedi or something like that. That's pretty damn nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Now the other two were dependent, right? So you had massively overpowered. This is good for certain teams too that get a lot of buffs. After an ally has gained 10 buffs, they gain massively overpowered. Next time they use their ability, they can deal massive damage to the target enemy. That was pretty nice. The other one that I was kind of disappointed in was Dread. I guess it's nice if you're going to use it like on a Night Sister team or something like that, but I wasn't too impressed with Dread.
I don't even think I had Dread.
Yeah, I did. It was one of the ones I had. The other ones I were like, ugh. So the purple ones, I think Booming Voice. The other one, the Master, is kind of cool to have.
The problem with those purple ones, though, I mean, they take up 4 slots of the 12, right?
Yeah, they really
That's
do.
The issue.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the one I like. It's the cooldown.
We're gonna get to let's talk about
but what I was getting at was my favorite ones, you can equip 12 of them if you want, because they only take 1 slot.
Let's talk about
I haven't found one worth it that's worth 4 slots, honestly. I like the leader one. There's that leader one. It's the one where the leader gets a bunch of speed, a bunch of health, a bunch of protection. I forgot what that one's called, but I think that's That's a 2. Let me open up my game real quick, but I think it's a 2-slot one.
Well, the thing is too, so the one that we really like the most and is deployable cooling systems. This is where that whenever an allied unit gains a buff, there's 15% chance or whatever their chance is that their cooldowns will be reduced by 1. The cool thing about deployable cooling systems is that you can stack these, so the percentage goes up, right? So when that happens, when you use it, you can have the person kind of go over and over again. We showed that on the stream with Yoda, right? Using Hermit or Grandmaster Yoda. Vader was another one you can just keep using it for. And it's a way to, because some of the buffs that those, especially in Sector 5, that those characters get, my God. they get some crazy buffs, Loki. Holy right. Jesus. Especially when you're trying to 3-star. It's not a matter of beating it, but like if you're going for the stars, things like that, that's kind of what it is. $4.99 from the fourth Okage. My GAC Whisper says, can we have a clip of Loki saying we don't like quitters for whenever someone preloads a team? Jesus. Sure, we can clip that. I'm sure someone will clip that for you. But they really do make a difference. Especially
they make a huge difference. Yeah,
the turn meter ones were really nice too. Especially like whenever an ally gains a buff, they also gain turn meter. That one's super cool. You can stack those. I had the stacking offense.
It has synergy with other discs. I think is what we're trying to do. That's ultimately what you want to do is have all your discs have synergy, so then they all work together and they just what I personally was doing was God, man, you saw my Yoda. My Yoda was 10% stamina, which means he only had 10% of his stats left, and the dude was still killing teams in Sector 5.
Right.
So the data discs allow you to stretch your stamina out more.
Right.
So you don't have to exhaust the roster faster.
So, and it helps you get past some of those more difficult ones. And with the ones that you can pick, the cooldown and the turn meter ones also are really fantastic for teams like the Imperial Troopers, because they just really go bananas. And you can use some of the other ones where they get the offense and stuff. Those discs were really nice, so you can stack those up. So like Troopers, who's the other team? Mon Mothma was really fun to play with this. Doing this with their abilities and stuff with the turn meter. That was a lot of fun.
I use Mon Mothma in 2 sectors. Like that's how OP she was with the right data discs is I didn't burn any other team, I think, in Sector 2 than Mon Mothma. And the thing that you and I spoke about, Thane was on the stream too, was you can use Mon Mothma and then use 4 Rebel fighters, and then you can use 4 other Rebel fighters with her. Yeah. Because all you need is her leader, and you can use her all the way down to whatever, 2% stamina or whatever. As long as she gets in there, you got the leader ability, and you have 4 fresh Rebel fighters. You potentially have one team with 9 tunes, right? Yep. That's incredible, because now you're burning that one team in 1 or 2 sectors, the map.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's a little bit of the data disc. Anything else you want to hit on the data discs? Some of them were like, they were fine, but I mean, again,
I like the turn meter one. I like the cooling system one. And then the other one I really liked was the leader's resolve.
Yeah.
So this is the allied unit in the leader slot gains percentage max health, percentage max protection, offense, and speed. Speed is a big one, right? But there were times where I went in there with a Sith Eternal Palpatine, right? And I had my cooldown disc, and I had 3 leaders resolve. Now, mind you, that's 9 slots because it's a 3-star data disc. But if you have 3 of those, effectively he has like 100. He gets like 300% max health, 250% max protection. And all this stuff. And you got one tune basically 1v5ing everybody. With the cooldown disc, now he's getting to ultimate really fast. Mm-hmm. And there were battles where I was doing like 5, 6, 7 ultimates with him because the dude was super OP because of the 3 leader resolves, and I had 3 more slots again for cooling system data disc. So that's another approach you can do with this Galactic Conquest is if you need to stretch out the roster and you could only afford to have like a 2v5 or maybe you have one galactic legend, you want to stretch them out, put that leader resolve one on too, and just boost up the max health, the protection, and the speed. And I think we're going to segue into feats right now, Ranger, but you can use these data discs to complete the feats as well, you know. And,
so let's start with
really
so let's start with the feats. There's really feats. There's the overall sector. You have 3 feats, right? That you have to do. And then there's also feats that are associated with the boss fight. And if you go to them, you can see that I've done these. So you have 3 feats. So the first one's devastating strike against Treya. Deal at least 100,000 damage to an enemy in a single hit. Defeat at least 3 enemies on the same turn. Complete the battle after taking 10 or more consecutive turns before the enemy takes a turn. Now this is gear 12. A couple teams that I think I did this with Troopers because it was only gear 12. And, you know, mine are highly relicked. I also know Kylo would be good for this one because you're trying to deal that 100% damage. 3 enemies on the same turn. Kylo's able to do something like that. And the chain attack one's why I went in there with the Troopers, is because, you know, they get that turn meter train going and they're going to take those turns. So were there any other suggestions for teams and stuff for that one?
No, I think I used Troopers as well. I mean, at least I tried Troopers with it, and it was just a slam dunk. You know, Sith was really good in Sector 1. I think Night Sisters was really good. So I mean, a lot of those teams, you know, if you needed to do, I think there was one feat, I don't know if it's Sector 2 or what, but it was the critical chance one, or the crit hit.
Yeah,
one,
we'll get to that here. So we actually have it here. So you had the lucky shot, score at least 100 critical hits. The other one.
Oh, that was
the Sector 1 overall.
Sector 1 overall. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Now there's also feats that you get just for bigger ones. We'll look at those at the end, right? The big ones that you get from just the beginning, where for all that you do in Conquest. So it's gain advantage 20 times. That was first order. That was pretty much, you know, you had to get advantage. So I just went in there with Phasma and got my advantage a buttload of times. Score at least 100 critical hits. If you were using a team like Troopers or something along those lines, that one was pretty easy to get. And the other one was win at least 10 battles without losing any units. Okay, so if you did all those, you got 5 each. And each, as you go through each one of these, progressively they get a little bit harder. So the next zone, we'll go to Sector 2. Sector 2, the final boss was Bam. Now his feats, you can see I did those. Win without using more than 10 special abilities. Okay, win the battle with no tanks in your squad, and remove from enemies at least 500% turn meter. Now let's talk about this turn meter one, because we actually got a question about this, I think in the lunch stream or even on the stream today. There's a few teams that can do it, right? The Resistance team can do it because they take away turn meter. Troopers was the big one here. Gideon made this one super easy, but Troopers can do it themselves because with Stark they do remove turn meter, but it's a little bit harder because we're talking about 500% turn meter. So I think your Resistance and your Troopers with Gideon, or Gideon on some team where he's removing turn meter, was your best bet for that one. Is there any other teams that you can think of, Loki, for this feat?
No, I think you covered them. You know, I think I use Old Ben.
That's a good one, yeah.
You know, but
Resistance
nothing else comes to mind. Troopers, I think, was a slam dunk on it. You can get all 3 of those boss feats, I think, with just Troopers.
Yeah.
Because you go in with a Trooper team with no tank.
No tanks, and then
you just do a bunch of basics.
Yeah, you can win with more than 10 special abilities. You just use basics. So I think I did the same thing here, Troopers. And with Gideon in there, I mean, they never took a turn. So, I mean, it was pretty just pop. But there's some other teams, I'm sure that...
Knights Templar says Darth Vader Zeta, so Vader lead.
Vader lead.
And Ziglet's got CLS. Yeah, yep. CLS will do it.
Yep, CLS will do it too. Now, the big overall zone feats were attack out of turn 50 times. Multiple teams can do that. CLS, Troopers. Mon Mothma. Yep. There's any amount of teams that you can use for that feat. Grant super support, grant at least 50 buffs to allies. Any team that you were using could do that. And then you had to win 7 battles with your Jedi squad. So pretty simple to the point. Just go in there with like your best Jedi team, get 7 victories, and then that's all you had to do. Again, you get 5 extra bucks for each of those. So this is Sector 2. Now they progressively get harder and harder and harder. When we get to the next sector, which is Sector 3, the final boss with Darth Revan. And these feats were a little, I mean, scratch my head, but we did get, actually I didn't do the lucky shot. Score at least 30 critical hits. I kept killing him too fast, man. I think I could go back and do it with Yoda and get it done, but I don't think I did it with. I think so. The first one is No Old Republic.
That one I did it with bounty hunters. I think
it could have been bounty hunters. I tried this a couple times. I'm like, I didn't get it. I didn't get 30 critical hits. They died too fast. Damn it. Win without losing any units is pretty self-explanatory. Win without any Old Republic characters, that's self-explanatory. Lucky shot, score at least 30 critical hits. So you just have to get your critical hits. I think the one that I meant to do, you know what, we could do it right now. Should we just show it here? I've got it, the battle. I haven't done it. Let's use, you want to go with the Jedi cheese on this one?
What's the Jedi cheese? I don't know what that is.
With Grandmaster Yoda.
Oh, yeah. As long as he crits on his AoE.
But he's going to...
Remember, we were having issues with that where he wasn't doing any crits. He was doing special damage, right? So,
right.
I mean, we're trying to do the Sector 5 one, but yeah, that should be good to go as long as you're... I don't know if you have that crit chance data disc.
I think it's on there, yeah, 27% or something like that. We'll see. It does have Malik, though, but, you know, whatever. All right. Let's see if I can get Yoda going. This is just for fun. This is for the lulz. All right, let's do this. Call Yoda. Keep him going. Call Yoda. Keep AoE.
No, TM swap to.
Yeah, so he's not critical. Oh, there's a critical hit. That was a massive critical hit. All right, let's call Yoda again. I'm just kind of dicking around here.
Yeah, see, that was a bunch of there you go. Yeah, you want that yellow damage, not the blue damage.
Okay, AoE.
I probably kill Malik first, so your guys don't get feared.
I did. But see, Yoda. This thing, I started killing him too fast. Even with his AoE, it was like.
No, you should be killing Malik first.
I did. He's off the board.
Okay.
I mean, I think it just keeps running short every time. I was trying to do this to where, you know, I kept getting Yoda to go because I knew I was going to get this AoE stop going, so he didn't crit there. I don't want to use a bit. Well, I'm going to kill him no matter what. All right, we'll see what we get. No, he didn't crit. Get a double tap. See if we can finish it off. No, okay, we'll see what. But you have to get 30. See, that's the thing, and I don't think the Jedi team will do it with Malik in there. No, see, I didn't get it. So I
use Mon Mothma then. Try Mon Mothma.
Try Mon Mothma. Okay, we'll try that.
Yeah, any team that's going to do a bunch of those like little tappities, you're good.
Yeah, I think we tried Mon Mothma too, but I think they got wrecked. Then again, I didn't have full stamina on them either.
You try bounty hunters. I use bounty hunters on it. I think I kept hugging
bounty hunters. Let's try bounty hunters. I didn't give them a shot.
Yeah, because it's like grief and
What lead do you want to go with here for bounty hunters?
Django, I think.
Django? Okay.
You could try Bosk so you can get a heal. But I think I use Django.
Okay, let's try Django. We'll give this a shot.
Yeah, Ziggler, that's a good idea too. Maybe clones, too.
Yeah.
It's any of those teams where they just do a bunch of mass assisting and they don't do a lot of damage.
Nope, this is
because bounty hunters don't do a lot of damage with the hugging.
Our
right?
bounty hunters are getting destroyed. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Well, let's just get back out. God damn, that's a relic 357 bounty hunter. God damn. Whoa. God damn. They were not up to the task for that one. All right. So someone said the 501st. And then we'll try the what was it, Mon Mothma? I don't think that.
Do you have the quickening data discs? You can use bounty hunters, but you have to put that data disc on where
you know what? I think I've got the other one on. This could be what it is. All right, so they get fear.
Yeah, put the speed ones on and you're good.
Yeah. I think we're okay. I mean, gas is going to hit the hell out of these guys. Look at those crits. Problem is you need so many, but I mean we're getting a lot of crits.
I mean, this is going to sound stupid, but just keep hitting Malik until he drain life. So heal himself up. You just keep hitting him.
Yeah, Gas almost took him out. So, see, sacrifice. Well, he just took out 2 of them. Wow. Wow.
Well, don't call Gas to assist. Call.
I'm not. I didn't get a chance, man. It's like, yeah, they're not critting. Yeah, just Gas is gonna be too angry now. See, he's gonna be pissed. Yeah, damn. It's not a matter of beating it. It's just a matter of like trying to get those crits. I just, yeah, see, it's short. So, yes, Jenna Master Luke and Jenna Luke will do too much damage. The turret can't crit. That's true. But yeah. So we give it a couple shots here. Oh, if you get 9 crits then miss 1 crit, it resets the counter. Well, no wonder I'm not getting it. Jesus, I guess that must be bugged or something if that's the case. That was 18. Yeah. Oh well.
No, I think he's talking about the Sector 5 one.
The Sector 5 one? Oh, I haven't even got to there
That's
yet.
10 crits in a row.
Yeah.
You're trying to do the 30, right?
I'm trying to do 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-hearted Ranger. You first, there, Grim. All right. Meow Meow, $5. She says, if you had the Galactic Legend, the Turtle Twins, this would have just been a piece of cake, Ranger, just saying.
Oh, there you go. Try what Hadril's saying about Vader.
What did he say?
He got 30 crits from Vader because he kept doing the AoEs.
Okay. Let's try that.
That might work.
Let's look at our... Let's see. Let's check our desk here real quick. Alright, so I've got Debuff Dismantler. Whenever an ally gains a buff, they have 30% dispel debuffs in themselves. Turn meter, stacking offense, cooldown, massively overpowered. Let's take that one off. Let's see. Probably have to look at... No, I don't want that. Leaders Resolve. Do you want Leaders Resolve on this one? Yeah, we can. We can put another one here. Let me see.
No, I would put... If you have Quickening, I would put Quickening so everybody on your team gets speed.
Okay, let me look here. Quickening. Okay. Do I have a better one? 3 quickenings. 4 quickenings. No. No. Power. Vitality.
I think your bounty hunters can do it, but you need all the fast data discs.
Yeah, I just did it. I've got, 23% speed. So...
Well, not just the leader, though. You have to do the quickening one.
No, I did just added 4 quickenings there, so 23%.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. That might put your bounty hunters ahead of...
Give it a shot. Squad. Okay.
I mean, they might be a little off on their stamina, but I think you're okay.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Oh, no, you lost to the bounty hunter, so you didn't lose stamina. That's good.
That's right. Can't see. No, they still went first. Bastards. They're cheating, Loki.
Yes. They're a lot faster than I thought.
Well, we're all feared. If I roar, will it still taunt? It does. Good. We got to burn Nasty Basti. I can't call anything but him. Okay. Shoot him. Try to get the payout. Let's cleanse. Roar. Okay. Hey, let's get some free shots, okay? Quit cheating. We gotta get the payout here.
Nice crits though.
Yeah, we're getting some nice crits. AoE crit.
It's critting a lot.
Yeah. Taunt.
Gotta
Fire.
get Basti down.
More crits. Okay. Taunt. Can't call an assist on him. Let's get him off the board. Okay. We're going to see if we can just crit these fools.
Nice.
Okay. I don't know how close I am, so that was a crit. Do that. Let's cleanse. All right, he just died. Apparently, they just die. Oh, we didn't get it. Man, I really thought we had a chance there, man.
Try it again.
Do I really want to? I just beat my head against the wall here, dude. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's try it again.
If I remember correctly, what I did was I think I left Malik up and I just kept drilling him, and then he heals himself, right? And then you just keep hitting him.
Okay. Well, that didn't work out well. Now, see, as soon as they get that stamina loss, they're wrecking me now. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance.
The 10% really screwed it up.
Really screwed it up. Well, let's try Vader. That was one someone suggested, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have a team that they recommended? They just said Vader lead. If we go Empire, Vader, we'll put Grid in there.
You need something fast so you can get ahead of him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
we go EP, like EP lead with Vader.
EP lead with
maybe
Vader.
Wat Tambor, so you can put the weapon tech on Vader.
That's true. Let's try that.
No, I would go EP lead maybe, so you can just.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, you're delayed. Do you need me to share the screen so you can see this live, or?
That's fine.
Okay. So the team would be EP, Thrawn, Vader, Gideon. We throw the weapons tech on Vader and then let him just go ham.
I think so. Oh, you know what? Put you need a pre-taunt. Hadril's right. You need maybe dump I would dump Thrawn and put
Put in anything.
Oh, Thane is right too. EP lead. Maybe dump EP, put Thrawn lead, and then put Shore Trooper. So you have
My
a
Shore Trooper sucks.
What pre-taunt do you have?
We can go Sith Trooper. He's a little bit beefier.
Yeah, put Sith Trooper in there.
Okay.
So go Thrawn lead, so
Thrawn
you can cleanse. Yeah, so you can cleanse, and then you get the added offense. You get all of his bonuses, right?
Okay. So do that, and then Thrawn lead, and then we're gonna add Sith Trooper. He's just there to take the beating.
He's there to take the initial jump, so.
Yeah. Well, no weapons tech though. No, we do have the weapons tech. No, we took it. Yeah, we still got.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so weapons tech to Vader. Okay, they're gonna go first. Okay, that's perfect. Only stun Thrawn. All right. Should we get Vader going here?
Yeah, do the merciless, and then see what debuffs you can land. I'd probably just kill Darth Revan right away with a culling blade.
Okay. Okay.
And then hopefully your cooldown thing will start working, and then you should be resetting your cooldowns over and over again.
Okay.
And I'd probably just kill Basti.
Sith Trooper went down. Probably this is really cool because they're. Oh, that's cool. We can just do the. Okay. Okay. Not doing any damage whatsoever.
I mean, you can lock up Thrawn you lock up Malik if you want, and then just spam the cleanse.
Okay. Vader almost took him out. Well, it's going to be Vader versus Malik here. Maybe not. Yeah, they're dying. So the problem is he's not going to, well.
I think you can just sit there and keep basicking him, right?
Could have, but they keep passing they just die eventually. I don't know what that is, or some kind of bug or something. I'm moving on because I'm this is boring me. You kind of see how it is. That's probably why I didn't want to do this. Well, he wasn't infinite looping, and I'm not going to sit there and dig around with it because I want to kind of cover this other stuff. So we go to Sector 4. The big feats are Lucky Shot. You got to score at least another 100 criticals. Win 5 battles and no attackers in your squad. What squad did you use for that one, Loki?
Oh, no attackers. That was Mon Mothma.
Yep, there you go.
And then I just put all the support characters around her.
Or if you have like Rey, you can put Rey in 4 tanks or something like that. Something stupid, right?
Yep.
I can't remember what I used, but yeah. And then inflict a mark on 20 enemies. That's the Jedi Knight Revan one. So you have to have Revan and go through and mark 20 times. But it's cool if you have the cooldown reduction one, right? You can mark I was marking 3 or 4 people in the battle. So I had it only took me 4 or 5 battles to do it because I would get 3 to 4.
Yeah, the mark one I did it in one battle with Jedi Knight Revan, and you use the Night Sister mode, and you just keep marking zombie.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good.
So here's the deal, right? Is if you do it in one battle, with the cooldown discs, and you keep marking zombie, then your Revan is only going to lose 10% stamina, right? Because you're only using him in one battle. So it's another way to look at it going forward in the hard node is, or the hard mode is, find a team that you can accomplish these feats in, and you can do it in one battle.
Now, the Palpatine one, I don't think I went back and did this. We were going to. It's hindered movement. Removes 700% turn meter. Optimistic advance attack out of turn at least 20 times. I think I did 2 of these. The one I didn't get was unsupportive. One of these 2. Win without any support units in your squad. I didn't do that one. I think I did do one of these. Yeah, I did I used troopers here. Got Opportunistic Advance. I went in there with Grid. But I didn't get the 700%. That's going to be your best bet to get that. Unless there's a loop that somebody knows we can get more turn meter from these guys.
Dude, I can't even read that thing.
I know, it's so stupid. You have to go back out. That's something they need to address. You have to sometimes go back out and go back in to look at the feats. Yeah, see, now they're doing it. So yeah, I did do the 20, attack at a turn at least 20 times, right? So that was with troopers. When without any support units in your squad, and then you have to remove 700% turn meter total. So, I mean, that's a trooper one with Grid where you have to really control it. I'd probably say you could go with somebody in there. It doesn't have to necessarily be troopers. You can maybe do the attack out of 20 times and then go back in there and try to just get a team in there where you can control C, right? And then go in there and try to get your turn meter one. Yeah, that's another good observation from Knight Templar. What makes it so hard is you can only remove turn meter from 3 out of the 5 tunes. So, yeah. So, that's a tough one. I think I didn't really give that one the old college try. I could have done the unsupportive one without any support units. I mean, I could have gone there with a powerhouse team and done that.
Yeah.
Because I beat that the first shot. All these first shot, first kills. I just didn't do it without some of the feats. And then we get to the last one, Sector 5. You have to defeat 100 enemies. That just means you just have to maybe go in and kill a bunch of extra ones. Not a big deal. Afflict at least 200 damage over time effects on enemies. The fastest one I saw for that was Vader. Who else? You do it with Night Sisters. I'm trying to think of damage over time. I don't know if play counts for that, but if it does, then that would be a good one. I know Vader was really good for that.
Yeah. I mean, you can do a BAM team if you want.
Yeah, you can do BAM.
You'll get dots from Quill and IG.
Yeah. So, and then fleet-footed evade at least 50 attacks. I'm trying to remember who I used for that. It was JTR team because they get all that foresight. Now, one of the things on that feat that we did test out yesterday, and it's on the lunch stream, is that you had to win the battle. I don't know if that's a bug, but you had to win the battle for it to count all the evades you got. Because I did a buttload of evades, but I didn't win, and I didn't get any credit for any of the evades. So I don't know if that was just a bug, if it was one-off or whatnot, but be cognizant of that, and just assume you're going to have to win the battle for that. Yeah, the .dis data helps as well for that. Absolutely, Knights Templar, and those are big point ones. These last two sectors have these big 15s, kind of, points that you get for your loot crate. Those make a big difference, Loki. So you have to do those feats. Now the Luke one, I'm trying to see which ones we didn't do. I haven't done the recover at least 300,000 points of health. I just didn't care because I've got the max box. So at that point, I'm like, I don't care. But I got the 10 critical hits and win without losing any attackers. Which is not easy on that one because you can get one-shotted, man. I thought I had it, and they took out one of my characters. I was like, you sneaky bastards. You dirty, dirty whores. For the health one, I haven't really done it, Loki. Don't really care to do it. But if you're going to recommend a team for that, what would you recommend for the skewers?
I did it with Ray. So I did it with Galactic Legend Ray. So I had 3 of those leaders resolve where they get 83, 100% more health. And then you put the Watt. So it was, it was a Galactic Legend Ray. It was Holdo, JTR,
Hermit Yoda?
Watt. I think I had Hermit Yoda in there too.
Yeah.
So it was everything to bump her health up. And then you heal with Holdo. And then Holdo heals her for like 100K or something like that. And you just do it.
Same thing with 2
or 3 times or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So that would be the team probably you want to go in there with.
Yeah.
And knock that out. So these are just some suggestions. There's some good suggestions also in the chat if you want to try those out too. There's no be-all, end-all way that you have to do this, guys. There's lots of different tricks of the trade and stuff. These are just some of the stuff that we saw and observed and how we went about doing this. And so if you have any suggestions, share it with your homies, right? Knights has given a good recommendation. Jedi Reverend Lead, Hermit Yoda, Zerus, Jedi Master Luke, and Watt. There you go. There's another one. There's different ways of going about doing it. The more in-depth your roster is, the more you're going to be able to do some of this stuff. And if you can't, you try to use those data discs to your advantage. I mean, the big thing about those data discs is we've only started to play around with those things. You've seen some of the ones that we were talking about. For clearing, for getting some of these feats knocked out, that kind of thing. So, absolutely. And you're going to have to do these feats. There's no way you can just get 3 stars on everything. You're going to have to do some of the end feats, and you're going to have to do the big feats, to get the max reward. There's no way around it. You have to do some of them. Now, the other feats that were in here, if you look at the event feats, so you have to score at least 750 critical hits. These are the big ones for all 5 of the sectors. Win 10 battles with no tanks in your squad. I had no problem getting that with the Imperial Troopers. Defeat at least 400 enemies. That's just over time. You'll eventually do it. And you have to win 2 different ones, light side and dark side. We have to win 35 battles with the complete light side and dark side team. Again, different teams you could use to get that one done. Those helped out tremendously getting, the max loot crate box. So I think they give you lots of opportunities here, Loki, to where you can use different teams and different scenarios to get these feats done so you can get the max. I actually like it a lot. I think they did a good job where you have multiple ways of you can get that loot crate box. If you have the teams and the relic ability. So these are some tips and tricks. We just want to kind of review some things here with you guys. So these are just some suggestions, ideas. There's some in the chat. You can look at those. If maybe you're stuck on one area and you're not sure, we kind of talked about it. That critical one, I think that critical one, I kept winning it, but I just couldn't get the damn feat. So I was like, I give up. I was like, I'm done. This is dumb. I can't get the damn thing. Thought I had it one or two times, and I'm like, shit, I must have miscounted or something. So, so there's lots of ways for you to get there if you have the roster to do it. We haven't seen Hard Node yet, and me and Loki are both looking forward to Hard Node, which will be what, next week? We'll start Hard Node. There was going to be a brief.
I don't know if is it going to go back to back like that, or
they
are they
said back to back with a small little break in between. I don't know how long the break's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I hope it doesn't, but
so
won't know.
We'll see. So we'll get those Loot Crate boxes here soon enough. All right. Let's see. Well, let's do some questions, Loki, and then we can wrap it up. You can lock it up there, Loki. All right,
Sure.
Let me go to the questions here. Let's pull them up. Let's see. What's today, the 10th? All right. I had to make sure. Well, I have to get past the lunch stream questions there, Locomotive. I had a lot of questions in the lunch stream. We usually do. All right. Well, there's only one question I can see. Stonewall says, question, did you ever get a chance to test Magma Trooper in place of Death Trooper with the Imperial Troopers? I have not yet. I'm just not buying into... He's a really good character, but it's hard to put him on that team and take Death Trooper off, because with the one thing that Death Trooper does is he's got that death mark, man. Once that is a lifesaver for that team. It's hard for me to have Magna in there. If you get some bad RNG with his turn meter or something, that could really dick you up. I don't know, your feelings on Magma Trooper versus DT.
No, you need DT.
Yeah. That AoE where he reduces cooldowns by 1, gives you more time to kill, and also once you get that first kill, that second kill is going to come fast, which is just going to boost you up faster, and you can take out a major character with that death mark. So I'm just not feeling the Magna Trooper. I think you asked if we would test it or look at it. I kind of thought about it, and I'm just like, nah. Bleh. All right. See if there's any other questions. Again, shorter stream, guys. Not a lot going on in the game. We're kind of in here, and we're gonna get ready to go do some GAC here in about 30 minutes. So we'll go knock that out. And then Loki, I asked, but I don't know why I asked. You're doing your GAC sometime in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah. It's later, but I'm fairly consistent at about 9:30 Pacific time. But if I could do it earlier, I'll try. But
that's 12:30.
That's when I'm free now. So
11:30 my time. Yeah, so that'll be Loki with whoever. I got to go to bed because I got to be up early in the morning. Loki, I have to go get my shot. So
yeah.
Nice. Lord Wick 45 says, question, when do you think the next Galactic Legends will be announced, and what do you think they'll be? I don't think we're getting any Galactic Legends anytime soon, man. And if they do Galactic Legends, I don't know who they're going to pick. It's probably going to be someone I'm going to be like, that does not deserve a Galactic Legend unless they pick someone of major importance from the EU. What do you think, Loki?
If they do a Galactic Legend, I'm really hoping it's the General Kenobi, Jedi Master Kenobi or whatever he's going to be called.
Versus Lord Vader.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be totally for that.
Fallen Eni.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody. I mean, it has to be two. It's got to be one light side, one dark side, and they have to be legendary. And there's no other two that come to mind immediately other than.
See, I don't think we're getting a Galactic Legend soon. I think the first thing we're going to get here soon is going to be Bo-Katan. I'm still sticking with that. I think Bo-Katan is right around the corner.
I think so too. I mean, it was in the data leak, the symbol.
The Night Owl, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just. I mean, who knows? She could be in the hard mode, right? Of Galactic Conquest.
Oh God, listen, please don't do that. CG, just
maybe they put Razor Crest in the normal one and they put Bo-Katan in the hard one. I don't know.
That's really going to piss me off because I don't want to go back and redo normal if I'm in hard trying to work on that. I just have to go farm the damn ship, man, because that's a 5-star unlock, man. That's going to piss me off.
Or they throw them in the stores.
Because you only have so many stamina, you have to do. So I have to go through normal. And
well, you can only pick one mode. That's the thing.
I know. It's like, do you go get Bo-Katan or do you go get Razor Crest? That's
right.
An awful decision. I don't think she will be in the store. I think she's going to be She's gonna be you're gonna need all these certain characters to go get her and stuff. They'll do some kind of journey with her or something. I don't know. This is what I kind of think they're gonna do, but they've thrown curveballs at us before. They put
the pack in there, right? They put the pack in. That pack came back. It's the Mando Legacy pack, right?
Yeah.
That thing came back. So I mean, they're pushing all those shards, all those character shards for something coming. And yeah, hopefully it's Bo-Katan, and then you have the armor. You know, I mean, now you have another Mandalorian in the game, and you have more synergy with the armor now, and should be good. You know,
yeah.
I hope.
That's all we can do is help. I mean,
what's the login again? Oh, login is Phantom, right? Is that what it is?
It's a ship, right?
Why the hell is it Phantom? I mean, that's still.
I don't know. When's the last time they did a ship? I couldn't even remember. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, what's the last time we had a ship as the login? Yeah,
never.
No, it's been there before. I just couldn't remember what the ship was, or which ship it was. I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell us who it was. I'm like, yep, that's right. Can't remember everything, folks. But yeah, if you look at like the characters that came out, Beskar Mando, the armor, you know, Ijin Quill, you can throw in there. There's a lot that they can do with the characters and the story arcs and stuff like that. And if you're going to tie it around season 2, probably you'll have to do something with Gridian. And I'm probably betting I'm going to have to wail out on that stupid Dark Trooper Loki, which really makes me puke because I hate Swevens. I don't get the good rolls like you do. You know that for a fact there, Loki.
Yeah, and the other trooper's coming too. I mean, there's probably a scout trooper or whatever.
Yeah, there's probably something else
That's
too.
for sure coming.
So if you're gonna
now you can build 2 Imperial Trooper teams, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Depending on how good the kid is, though. So, all right, I'm looking to see if there's any other questions. I do not see any other questions. So what we'll do is we'll start wrapping it up. Like I said, this is a short stream, but we're not done streaming, guys. You got 2 more streams coming at you. So that's the great thing about RSG. We're streaming all the time, baby. So we're going to take we'll start wrapping it up here. I wanted to give you guys a chance. We wanted to go over Conquest. There's really not a lot of news in the game right now. We just wanted to cover some stuff. We wanted to kind of review a little bit of Conquest with you guys. Answering any questions that you did have. So we'll start wrapping it up a little bit because we are going to go do GAC over on Twitch. So we'll get my GAC done, and then I got to hit the sack because 1, I'm exhausted. That hill is really tearing my ass up, and 2, I have to go get my shot tomorrow, and then I still have to be on the hill and still stream. Look, I got the lunch stream tomorrow. I got to go do more stream tomorrow. What else? And then Friday I'm doing. They got the lunch stream. Mm-hmm. Or I'm still doing the hill too, and then tomorrow night we'll do our GAC, and then we got Heinz's stream, and then Saturday I'm doing the Jedi Academy back outside to do more work on the hill, and then Saturday night around 7:00 Eastern, it'll be in there right around that time. It'll be me and Chewbacca. Floki, he wants to come hang out, he's more than welcome. Thing if he wants to come. It's the Cookies and Beam stream with me and Chewbacca. We're going to talk about GSA defense, set GSA defense, eat cookies, and get pissed drunk, Loki. It's a wonderful experience. So, sugar and alcohol, what could go wrong, Loki?
Absolutely nothing.
Not a damn thing. So, all right. So with that, we're going to start wrapping it up. I'm not seeing any more questions. So, you know, it's a short news week, guys. There's nothing we can do with these weeks that we have nothing really to cover because they haven't really announced anything new. We just try to hang out with you guys for a little bit and just try to get more streams in now. We figured if they're going to be doing this stuff where we don't have a lot of news to cover, we're always going to do the Wednesday night stream, but we'll just do the GAC streams afterwards so you guys get more content for you and we can spend time doing that and have fun with you guys over on Twitch. You know, so on those big news days, we'll push things back, but, you know, for the time when we start GAC, but there's nothing going on, Loki. So how's your GAC looking tonight, brother?
Oh, it's good. I mean, my opponent's showing 1 GL, so I'm not too worried right now. I might try some cute shit, but I'm what am I? I'm 5,000 short of Kyber, so I should be okay.
Oh yeah, you just need 1.5 wins or something like that.
Yeah, so I should be okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. All right. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. So thank you guys for hanging out, but we're not done. Just go join us on Twitch in about 20 minutes. We're going to go start the GAC with mine. Loki's going to go eat for 2 hours. That's what he does. It's a ritual with him. And he's not denying it. See, look at that. Put him. He's being dead serious. He takes 2 hours to eat. He's enjoying his meal. Enjoy yourself. So we're going to get ready to Twitch. If you haven't followed us on Twitch, you should, because we'll do mine. Another little break, then Loki's going to pop on and do his GAC. I will be dead to the world, so I would stay up with you, Loki, but if I have to be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to go get my shot, I can't.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I can't be up till 2 o'clock in the morning. That's going to jack me up, especially if I got to be on that hill tomorrow. I got to till that hill by hand, Loki. I'm not looking forward to that. So, I'm going to be really sore tomorrow. I'm already sore, so... Loki will not be in the food coma. I don't know what it is, but he has a 2-hour nice dinner, and then he's pretty hyper. I watched the stream the other day with him and Chewbacca. I mean, it was hyper city over there, so should be fine with that. So, all right, we're gonna wrap this one up. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and subscribe and all that good stuff. Again, big shout out. We always do the pre-stream with the VIPs, Patreons, the people that support this channel. If you'd like to support the channel and help us keep creating content, you can become a Patreon sponsor. There's different levels that you can support at. You're more than welcome to do that. You can follow us on Twitch, sub on Twitch, donate on Twitch. You can follow us on YouTube, all that stuff. You can do all those things and support the channel. So there's lots of ways you can support us. View time, all that stuff. But if you really want to support the channel and keep us with the content coming, that's the best way to do it. Subbing on channels helps a lot, especially on Twitch. And, of course, become a Patreon. It really does help. We use it to upgrade our stuff and to keep the streaming going, things of that nature. So, with that, I think we're going to call this one done. Anything else you want to add, Sir Locomotive, before you go to stuff your face?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So on behalf of myself and Sir Loki and the rest of the Archie crew, thank you, Familia, for being with us tonight. We'll see you in about 20 minutes. And until then, be safe and enjoy the rest of your eating. Love you guys. Peace out.